Hey guys, what is up and welcome to a new Nvidia daily update video. So today, as per usual, let's go over Nvidia stock, let's go over the market, let's go over what is happening with the stock, what we can expect moving forward, and all of that good stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that like button. This is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. And of course, if you do enjoy my technical analysis, thoughts on the charts, etc., I do share my thoughts with my members every single day on my YouTube membership. The link is down below in the description of the video. We'd love to have you there. We actually just broke 400 members. But yeah, for just $3 a month, you get access to all my intraday thoughts, post updates every single day. The market is open on Tesla stock for the $3 plus bonus stocks. Like lately, I shared Walmart, which is up beautifully today, and from yesterday, right? Bam. Or for $5 a month, you get access to everything I just said plus Nvidia daily updates as well. But jumping into it, Nvidia closing the day up about 0.25%, closing at pretty much $140 per share, which obviously is going to be a slight underperformance compared to the market, but it's had a pretty phenomenal past 2 days. So where I'm not surprised is taking a little bit of a breather and, a little bit of a cool off situation, if you will, which, we mentioned, we could potentially stall around this 140 range, right? That's what I said yesterday, and there's still a chance, in my opinion, we do sell off a little bit to 135 to 136. That's still, in my opinion, in the cards because, we are finding resistance around a key area that was a previous area of, massive support and massive resistance many, many times. And now we're, of course, turning it into a bit of a resistance. So this kind of very low 140s area is a key spot for the bulls to reclaim. But with that being said, I do think this stock is looking pretty good, regardless. Again, even similar to what I said yesterday, even if Nvidia, let's say come Thursday or something like that, at the very least goes sideways, but maybe even sells off down again to 35, 136, I see no issues. I see absolutely no issues. And again, personally, as of right now, as it stands this moment, if we do get that, I just view that as, well, an opportunity, right? Pretty simply put, an opportunity. Why? Because we broke out of this descending kind of, trend line, if you will. We're no longer making these kind of lower highs. Essentially, we arguably broke that actually, because this was arguably the lower high right here, and we arguably broke that, right? I think this will be even better though, because this would probably be the true lower high. But nonetheless, even just breaking above this is pretty good. Even just breaking above here was also pretty good in my opinion. So the stock overall structurally is recovering, which is good. I like the fact that it's recovering, and we could be potentially moving down to, again, the mid 130s to print a nice fresh higher low, and then from there I think we move up even higher for sure. So watch for that moving forward. Now another reason why I think, and this is what I told my members this morning, that I think it can stall around this general area, is RSI on the daily chart is getting a little bit overbought, right? Now it doesn't mean that, again, my RSI is very aggressive. That's why it's zigzag a bit more aggressively, because I have it on more aggressive settings. But just because RSI is overbought, literally if we just move back down to like 136 for the next day or two, this thing will probably be reset, arguably even closer to the oversold territory. Just keep that in mind. It's very aggressive RSI that I have. So that's one reason why I think, this kind of, 140 to low 140s area can stall us out a little bit, maybe, a day or two, maybe sideways, or at the very least, maybe go down a bit lower to 136 roughly, because of the RSI. But if I also open up the Bollinger Bands, for instance, not on the daily, however, on the 4-hour chart, you can see we did approach the upper end of the Bollinger Bands on the 4-hour chart as well. So that's going to potentially, which is why I sold cover calls today, actually, very small ones, very safe ones in my opinion, but nonetheless, cover calls, get some premium in case we do either stall out sideways or actually do move down a little bit further. And I also bought back all my cash secured puts, beautiful money on that, very easy stuff. But because we're at the upper end of the Bollinger Bands, RSI is a little bit on the overbought side. Again, that's a little bit of a signal for me for a cool off, especially considering it's had a pretty phenomenal past 3 days in my opinion as well, right? If you pretty much bought the bottom just 3 days ago, and let's say you sold the top today, that's 11% in 3 days. It's not bad, man. That's not bad at all, right? So those are the signs that I'm seeing that, sideways slash potentially a small sell-off is in the cards. However, again, I still think the chart looks phenomenal, even if we get that sell-off, because MACD is looking great. MACD with the bullish flip over. Stochastic on the daily looks pretty damn good. No complaints there for me so far. So overall, the stock looks very healthy. I think it looks very structurally sound. It looks like it wants to continue overall moving upwards, and I think it will overall continue moving upwards. It's just a matter of what happens the next few days or so. Do we get the sideways action, or do we even sell off down to 136? I think we'll get one of those two. Personally, I don't think we'll go too much higher. Personally, I could be wrong. I don't think we'll go too much higher for the next few days, maybe like max 143 for the next, pretty much to end off the week. But then I think starting next week, assuming we get this little cool off, I think we'll get ready to, make that next leg up personally. So I think it'll be something like this, more or less, is what I'm roughly expecting right now. But yeah, that's probably the majority of what I got for you right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's probably not too much more to add as far as I'm aware. So with that being said, we can take a quick look at options flow. Let's take a look at options flow. Let's see what Nvidia is doing over here. Nvidia overall for options flow, as I also bring out black box here quickly. As overall, yeah, the bulls are still dominating the bears as per usual. Not really much of a surprise there. The bulls have always been stronger than the bears on Nvidia, almost always at least I should say. So the bulls are still looking pretty strong there for Nvidia, looking pretty solid. And in terms of confirmed bullish flow, Nvidia is only 6 million bearish float, so it's nothing really too crazy at all. But yeah, don't forget, tomorrow the market is closed, so I'll see you back on Thursday. But thank you all so much for watching, and as usual, yeah, I'll see you Thursday. Peace.